Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here. Today we are here to look at a special preview trailer from an upcoming Spyro fan game, Spyro Morta's Mayhem. So this was created by a user on YouTube by the name of FaithSDK. Now FaithSDK works with the guy by the name of Pinballdude 97. They're working on a Spyro fan game, and you have probably seen some of it before. I've briefly talked about it on my channel. I'm really chasing them up. I want to try and see if I can get some more footage from the development, but as you're seeing here, and as I'll show with the old footage, they have completely decided to change the model that they're using. This model here is, I believe, probably an not fully textured Spyro model, but I'm just going to go out there and say this. I think what you're about to see, this model and two of the other models that Faith has created, are genuinely two of the best Spyro models I've ever seen, and I mean including in the original games. Like, I reckon behind Spyro 2 and 3's model, and maybe 1, these are the best I've ever seen. They managed to be authentic, modern, but also that old tone. Like, look at that, look at this model. Now this is a different model to the one in that trailer, I believe, but look at it. This is just absolutely phenomenal. Like, I was pretty much speechless. Like, if you go to the comment section there, like, I'm just typing in all caps like a fanboy. I'm just like, this is just absolutely insane. That was intended. Look at the running animation. I mean, this wasn't even fully done yet. This wasn't like a final model. This was like a work in progress. All I have to say is that if any of these models that I'm showing you go into this Spyro fan game, it's just truly incredible. It's instantly, I mean, like the way that he's moving and stuff like that, they've nailed it. Like, they've nailed the style, and they get a few of the kinks out there, they work on it for a bit longer, and it's just gonna be perfect. Here's some other models as well, like the classic Spyro turnaround. Look at it, we got Flame there as well, and Flame actually looks different. This is like real good proof to show how like Flame is like a different snout and stuff. Ember as well. It actually gives me a lot of cool thoughts about like what you could do with a Spyro game if you wanted to play as like more dragons. If you really want Cinder in a Spyro fan game, I mean, it could work. It actually could work. So this is Spyro Morta's Mayhem. Now I'm going to show you some clips from the game. This is from months ago, so this is without the new model, but this will give you an idea of what the art style kind of is like and what it will be like. Essentially, it's basically Spyro 1. I believe they wanted it to be like the first homeworld of Spyro 1, but with a few changes and tweaks and their own sort of twist on it. And I think there's power-up gates and stuff like that. Anyway, have a look at some of the footage here. I just want to reinforce, yes, this is old stuff. This is like 6 months old, and some of the other stuff I'm going to show you later is even older. But what I do like is the whole power-up gate. That's a cool concept. The actual graph there, the picture of the, like how much time you got left and everything, that's cool. You've got buttons as well, which you can use and stuff like that. So you're setting up all the game mechanics. Obviously, this is sort of formative stuff that takes a lot of work. Game development is not easy. If I was to ever do a game, I would probably do like a 2D game first before doing 3D, because it's like such, difficult to get stuff sorted out and organized. We've got swimming as well, and again, this is the older model, which people thought was pretty decent, but I mean, the new one compared to this, wow, like, it's like night and day. Like, the new one just looks so professional. Like, it actually looks like what it would be in a HD remake. Then we've got money bags as well, cool little money bags model. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the if you got the money to spend, I'm here to relieve you of the burden one from Hero's Tale, kind of, but not really. And Comic Sans font there, very, very professional. We've got an egg thief as well. This was like more of a concept testing out video, I think, just showing off some of the stuff that Pinballdude had done before. We haven't seen anything after this. It's basically been this, and then a couple teasers with the models that FaithSDK's posted. Nothing else on Pinballdude's channel, but I really do hope that he will post some stuff soon. You hope maybe with the updated model, maybe not, but yeah, this is the Artisan's Home with I believe an even older version of the model. This video is actually, yeah, like older than the other one, but to be honest, I mean, like the actual look of Artisans for basically 2 people is pretty damn cool. It's got its own style to it, you know, like that's the one thing I like. I mean, yes, okay, it definitely needs refining. They definitely need to sort of tighten things up, but they know that, you know, like it's like with the Crystal's Wrath guys. Now, I know they don't update their stuff very often, the Crash Bandicoot Crystal's Wrath, but a lot of the stuff they do, they get better over time, they refine it, they show it off later. If you look at some of the old stuff compared to the new stuff, they've done a good job. This is the, that was the Atlas as well. This is another level, so like this is like this is like a new level. It's like Artisan's Home, right? But with Artisan's Home, but with like a bunch of like sort of new level concepts, which I think is a good idea. So it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing more from it. I'm just going to keep showing you just a little bit more. I know I'm playing this in fast mode, by the way, so it's not, the game isn't actually this fast, and that's the thing. Some of the gliding does feel a tad slow. Whereas the charging almost feels like too much, you know, like that's sort of my nitpick. But I think it's good to provide nitpicking with Fangames, because I think that's like, as long as it's not malicious, it's more like it's just feedback and stuff like that, what you know, people think will be good or bad. But I think that they've done, honestly, overall, this is a pretty damn cool job. It's different to Spring Savannah. You know, Spring Savannah is going for more of a 1-for-1 exact Spyro look. This is going for a bit of a different look, a bit of a but then again, as I keep bringing back with the model, it's like, well, there's quite a lot to be excited about. And then finally we have this, which is a speedway. Pretty cool idea so far. It looks very murky, very spooky. It could be a cool concept, actually. It's completely different to Sunny, what is it? It's completely different to Sunny Flight. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I hope you enjoyed the model and the level design, and make sure you leave feedback. Make sure you go subscribe to both FaithSDK and Pinballdude 97. I will give you links to both of their videos in the description. And please, if there's one thing as well that I'm like big on as well, and I know this sounds all like, I don't want to like make it sound like astroturfing, but please go onto their videos and personally, if you are impressed, personally leave your thoughts about why you liked it, because like I almost feel bad like taking the clips and then putting it on my channel. I want, you know, them to get direct feedback as well. I want them to really feel like what they're doing is truly appreciated beyond just like me doing a YouTube video, you know. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm glad to be spreading the word of Spyro fan games and hacks and everything everywhere, and I really do appreciate